of my countdown, and I believe this one is undoubtedly the most significant because it has the most serious implications for humankind. According to former Air Force Commander Robert Salas, back in the 1960s, UFOs shut down one of America's key missile sites. How does he know this? Well, because he was there. My #1 cover-up of all time, the Malmstrom nuclear missile crisis.
Malmstrom Air Force Base, Montana, March 16th, 1967. Before dawn, sentries and maintenance crews near the base's nuclear missile silos see mysterious lights flying back and forth across the sky. These lights are so bright that the men on the ground can't identify what they are. But when one of them takes up a position just outside the base's security fence, a sentry calls a superior to report a UFO.
One of the missiles suddenly went offline, and then another and another, until the whole flight of missiles was somehow mysteriously deactivated.
This is highly disturbing because it suggests in the event that UFOs one day become hostile, our entire atomic arsenal may become completely inoperable.
In June 2019, Giorgio Tsoukalos arranged to meet up with one of the men who was stationed at Malmstrom on the night of this historic UFO event. Retired Air Force Missile Launch Officer Robert Salas. While Malmstrom was deactivated at the end of the Cold War, a nearly identical Minuteman missile facility in South Dakota is still accessible to the public.
Let's go there. Thank you very much.
So Robert invited Giorgio there to walk him through exactly what he experienced in 1967.
Tell me what happened that night.
I got a phone call from the topside guard. He's screaming into the phone. I mean, he's really frightened. He said, I've got all the guards out here, weapons drawn, and we see this gigantic red-orange object, oval-shaped, hovering above the front gate. And all of a sudden, we get klaxons, horns, both look over at the control panel here, and boom, 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 one right after the other. All no go.
I mean, it has to be incredibly startling and disconcerting that someone else with higher technology is able to disable our missiles.
Exactly, and that's how I've come to the conclusion that these were extraterrestrial objects, or they were constructed off Earth, because we had nothing that could do anything like this, either then or now.
And then, was there a debriefing, or was there a discussion?
We were ordered to our squadron commander's office, and then the guy next to him, he shoved this paper in our faces. Sign here. I said, what is this? He said, this is a non-disclosure statement about the incident. You are never to speak about it to anybody.
So you were given an order?
We were ordered to sign it, yeah. And that was it. I could not speak about this, and I didn't speak about this to anyone for about 27 years.
Military officials have never provided an explanation for the missile shutdown. Was it caused by extraterrestrials? Ancient astronaut theorists say yes, but suggest that we may never know the full story. Because for 50 years, the United States military has covered it up.
That concludes my top 10 list for the